And we are back. Welcome to the next episode of this Baldurs Gate playthrough. We are in the Shadowlands and we are going to somewhere safe, I hope. Let's see.
You sense a young woman gazing at moonrise towers in awe. Perhaps one day she will get to gaze out from atop it, she hopes. He had dreams of boarding a ship in Baldurs Gate and seeing the world. But then the darkness came.
Don't mind if I do.
I admire your courage, Gale.
Thank you. Any particular reason?
Between the orb and the bug, you've got more than your fair share of unwelcome passengers.
What can I say? Mother always told me to be a gracious host.
Yeesh. Yeah, let's go somewhere safe. If they go this way. Oh, snap. Oh dear. That's a lot.
Victor's path.
Well, they miss all their attacks. Oh man, can't do like a light around me, a blast of light.
Not going to last much longer.
Lol.
Have me.
Sorry guys. My bad. Take your revenge. Do it. Help.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Is this it?
Here we go.
This place is protected. For a warm bed and full stomach, look no further. Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
Interesting.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come. Jahira!
Okay. Bit unnecessary, but okay. At ease, Chihira. I am no threat. I am bound by oath not to harm the innocent.
Well, I am certainly no innocent, Paladin. So I'll bind you with vines a moment longer, if you do not mind. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
I am not a true soul.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
Because of this artifact.
What in the hells is that thing?
So far it's been a lifesaver. Here's hoping you agree.
More or less. Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
To destroy the Absolute in its lair, Moonrise Towers.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Look, this is heavy.
Whatever I expected to find lurking in this cursed gloom. Certainly wasn't this. A glimmer of hope amidst the darkness.
That's one way of looking at it. You could also say...
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Anything I could take off your hands at no cost to myself? No.
Cheeky. But, since you're asking,
Thank you.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
What do
if
you
you're
have for
all
sale?
right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
A lot. Shield of Devotion. Additional spell slot. Shield Bash. That's quite expensive though, but I have money. Incandescent Staff. That's also nice, but also expensive. Cloak of Protection. Armor class saving throw. Let's see if I can make do. that. You can have that. You can have that. You can have that. How about a sapphire and amethyst? What else? Spell sparkler. This armor. That'll do.
Take care now.
Let's put a new shield on my arm. And that's also painted red. Where did my red dye go? There it is. That didn't do much, I think. Made the inside red, maybe. Oh well.
There's more where that came from.
Last light in.
Wish we had stone.
Alien's heart.
Looks like that odd ox made it through the shadows.
There's an invitation behind its great brown eyes.
Master of the Weave.
Tempting, but I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical titles.
Type, and let's drink this one.
No, incapable.
Incapable of what?
Not for you to know.
Ah, come on. Now you've piqued my curiosity. Oh, fuck yes.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied?
Those are the least bovine thoughts I've ever seen. What are you, really?
Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out.
Is that a threat?
That's up to you.
Whatever you are, you're coming out of hiding now.
All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
Toadier, what are you? A strange ox is a blob?
Gotta keep fighting.
Shapeshifter's boom ring.
Just when I think I've seen it all. At least it's dead now.
Cool. Hat of fire equity. Huh.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I thought it was you. Saving my skin again, I see. Never seen a shapeshifter dogs before. But I'm glad you dealt with it before it dealt with us. I'm glad to see you're all right. The way here was anything but easy, eh? A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
Interesting materials.
I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust, if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I could sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Is he a mechanic? Let's see what you have. Sort of life stealing. That's interesting.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
I think I need to bring Karlak here, right?
You were making quite a ruckus over there. Hope everything's all right.
Strange fellow, that one. You sure made a mess of him.
Yeah, Will, I will swap you to Karlak for a bit. Let's go to camp. Karlak, hey. There's Will.
Well met.
I'd like you to wait in camp for now.
The blade stands at the ready.
Yeah, I'll remain
And
here.
just when things were warming
We'll
up.
save your father together.
Yeah?
Come on, we're heading out.
Go, go.
I'll level you up. Accept. Another one. Wild Heart. You can speak with animals. Berserker. Oh, let's go for Wild Heart. And jump attack rolls, jump distance, speed, divine strike, unrelenting furiosity. Let's go for Bear Heart. Yeah, I suppose. Beat. A great weapon master. Except level 6. Animal aspect. Carrying capacity, falling damage, movement speed. See up in the dark. Movement speed. Great charge. Temporary hit points. Strength modifier. Yeah, let's go for bear.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
She lives in the city, right?
Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldurs Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero.
Charge
and
complete.
I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day! So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Aren't you afraid it's going to overload your engine?
Nah, it'll be fine.
Soul coins are just that, though. They contain people's souls. I'm not sure you should be using them.
They're already lost. Better to be used in service of the good guys than a devil, don't you think? Next time we're in a nasty battle, drop one my way. You'll enjoy the results.
Intriguing.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Now, this guy might be a mechanic, Karlak, I think.
Aha! Thought I sensed an infernal. What are you doing here?
Same thing as you, I reckon. Trying to stay out of the shadows. Hold on. I know you. The weaponsmith, right? Drafted into the Blood War when your city was swallowed by Avernus. Not too different from my own story. Well done making it out alive.
Same to you. Though unless my senses deceive me, you brought a bit of the hells back with you. Infernal engine?
Who needs a heart when you've got one of these to keep you warm? Thank you, Zariel.
Forget warm. You're burning up. Might be burning out a piston ring. Or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Please do. I've been dying to find an infernal mechanic.
Now that's hot. Too hot. I think I could sort you out. But I'll need some infernal iron and a lot of luck.
Hey, soldier. We've got some infernal iron already. Let's give it to him, eh?
Yeah.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think...
How many hits was that?
There.
You tell me in the comments, okay?
You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Let me sleep on it. I just might be able to work something out. Hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. I'll need more infernal iron either way, though, so keep your eyes open. Take care.
Oh, Karlach.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Let's find some evil for you to smack then.
Bring it on.
That took the edge off.
Best head inside. There's food and warmth to spare.
All right.
Don't wander far.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
That kid really looks up to you. Nice to see.
It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Don't be shy. Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Got any stock for an extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone. But I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me, and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old Jackaday.
Well, we'll see what we have to say about that in the next episode. If you're watching this on YouTube, then make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification if you liked it. Hit the thumbnail to get the next episode on your screen, and if this was uploaded today, then that next episode will be uploaded tomorrow. See you next time. And if you are on Twitch, you can watch me stream this on the weekends. We will continue after the ad break. See ya. This is gonna be a short one, because it's right now. Welcome back to our Baldurs Gate playthrough. We are in the Last Hope, Last Light Inn, something? Yeah. Let's see what we have to say to Mattis. If it was worth any coin, do you think Mol would have given it to you?
I mean, maybe.
Mol knows it's gonna be safer with me. So do you. Oh, critical fail. Inspiration. Fuck it.
But she put me in charge of the shop. I thought... Never mind. Here. You can have it then.
Can't swindle a swindler.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
In the market for something special?
See what you have. Evasive shoes. Arrow of transportation. That's interesting. $100 coins. That's okay. Yeah. There we go.
Pleasure doing business with you. Last night's best bargains right here.
I need a cat. Do I still have the animal speaking on?
Hiss! I say hiss!
What's got your whiskers in a twist?
This is my territory, and you're in it.
My intentions are pure. I only wanted to admire you up close.
I'll allow it.
You seem like someone who knows what he's about. Heard anything interesting around here?
Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful.
Quite the specimen you are. How did you come to this
I
place?
slinked, of course. You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Yes.
All right, Your Majesty. I like you.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, my gods.
To your very good health.
She's fangirling. I will smell it. Because I'm a connoisseur.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jahira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
Yeah, I'll drink.
Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
It's trying to change me, to win me over, but I'm resisting its temptations.
And you're certain you will continue to resist?
Yes.
Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldurs Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
If he's back, perhaps you should have hit him harder in the first place. Nah. Who is he?
General Ketheric Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldurs Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
What do you have in mind?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
You want to make use of my infection. I want to be cured of it.
Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadow.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Don't be shy. You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
Glad you made it too. It's one hell of a curse.
It wasn't the curse that did us in. We were ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered. But that wasn't enough for them. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue.
So sorry.
It just never stops. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
Roland, the apprentice wizard?
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
Just take it one step at a time.
You make it sound so easy. But I'll try. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
I will do everything in my power to save them. You have my most solemn vow.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful out there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Roland.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Mira told me you're the reason her and the kids escaped.
Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
Do you know where they are?
Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken.
If they're alive, I'll rescue them.
They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Rude. I get it, I guess.
Let's see.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in.
Not yet.
I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldurs Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
Lord Gortash? I thought he was no more than a councillor.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives. Except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
Let me have a look at him.
If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Perfect.
The patient is physically well, but psychologically detached, dissociated from himself.
He's been in the Shadowfell. All memories will have been stripped away. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe?
Lost in the shadows all this time. He must have left some part of himself behind. Something we can use.
Nothing catches your eye.
Did you already check for personal effects?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
Flame color. Do you know where you are?
If he does, he isn't sane.
Some parchment there. Sufficient. Shy? Have a gander at the fine.
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. I never really told you the story of me and Gortash, did I? Let me set the stage. The year, 10 Air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldurs Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-knee delinquent from the outer city, with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Gortash. I respected him so much at the time. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. I never found out what Gortash got in exchange. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
Me too. Man like that has no place in power.
No. But they always seem to get it, don't they?
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Stairs.
Take it easy while you can. We'll keep the watch.
That hit the spot.
That warrants another rest, this place. Potion for visibility. Trap this one.
Last light, best guard! Right here!
Quest log.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Innkeeper's lockbox.
Last night's best bargain, right here!
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from Eldorel? Maybe not long.
Yum.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
And you. I've heard you're the protector of the Sin. The banisher of shadows.
Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira's sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
It hurts.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
Anything else I should know before heading off?
Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Something's wrong?
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
Isabel, do you know this man?
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Marcus is trying to kidnap you, Isabel. We're going to need to fight our way out of this one.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Oh dearie.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
Well, I suppose this is where we will end this episode. Let's do a reckless attack. Hellish Rebuke. Alright. Save it right here and end this episode. If you're watching this on YouTube and this was uploaded today, then tomorrow will be the next upload. Otherwise, you can click on the thumbnail and be directed to it directly. If you liked it, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to be notified of my next uploads. And if you're watching this on stream, then yeah, you can keep on watching after the ad break. See ya.